Hello everybody, I'm Adam.
And I'm Mari.
And we are AM Vintage. And today we're doing an Elvis talk.
Elvis talk. We haven't done these in a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been months.
Yes, but what is the main reason why we're doing this? I think it's important to talk about this topic.
Well, you know, it has to do with Elvis Evolution.
Yeah.
Which, I think they named it wrong to begin with, Mari.
What do you think? What should they have named it?
They should have just called it Elvis Evolution. Combine the two words. Elvis Evolution, Elvis Lution.
Yeah,
the evolution of Elvis.
So it should have just been different. Okay. Anyways, we thought we actually checked out a cool video that was posted earlier by our friend
Louie
from the channel Defending Elvis.
Yes.
And we'd like to watch it with you guys and give our take on what we think about it.
What do we think about this Elvis Evolution?
And just to make it clear, we are not attacking Louis. We're not attacking him in any way.
We haven't said we're attacking anybody yet.
Right, but people right away think that we're going to be bashing somebody or talking about somebody. No, we're just going to give a review on the video that was posted.
Yeah. And we learned about it from Louie's channel.
So we want to thank Louis for posting it because I enjoyed it, but but we're going to actually watch it again because
with you guys,
because
then we'll talk about it.
It was when Adam showed it to me. I was probably halfway
we already
asleep.
saw it. Everybody, we're not watching it for the first time with you guys, but we want to watch it with you guys.
Halfway asleep though.
Then we can talk about it.
So yeah, I'll be watching it for the first time again. All right, you guys, stay tuned.
Baby, she done me wrong. My baby, she played. My baby took her down to the river where she lived out the last long day. She never should have broke my heart. She never should have lied. My baby, she done me wrong, and that's why my baby died.
Welcome back, everybody. This is an exciting day, isn't it, Mari? Everybody's been waiting forever to see what is this Elvis Evolution.
Well, it kind of sucks because we don't really have it here in the U.S.
It's not in the U.S. It's in the U.K. But I think they said they were going to also eventually move it to Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be exciting.
Well, yeah, it's going to be exciting. We hope. Right? I mean, the thing that
people might change their minds when they see this.
I don't know. Everybody watching, is it just me, or are you guys expecting like some kind of a
well, that's the thing. I
think the ABBA voyage.
Yeah, I think people probably had that assumption or that this is what the expectation.
Well, let's watch the video.
Yeah. And
then we'll discuss it because we don't want to give too much away before we watch the video, right?
Nope. So let's get to it.
Let's get into the video. You got that going, Mari?
Yes. Do you want me to put it on now?
Yeah, put it on.
No, we're gonna watch each other.
Let's just watch each other.
We're gonna play it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're gonna play it together. So let's see what you guys think.
But when it comes to music legends, they don't get bigger than the one and only Elvis Presley.
Oh.
Thanks. Whose life and music are being celebrated in a brand new immersive experience. OJ Borge has been for an exclusive look round.
Oh, thank you very much.
He's the world's most famous rock and roll star.
Whenever I play Elvis on my Radio 2 show, always goes down a storm. As an artist, I think it's become a bit of a myth. So when I was given the chance for an exclusive look at the new Elvis Evolution show, I jumped at the chance. The only downside was my rhinestone jumpsuit was at the dry cleaners.
The show celebrates Elvis's life and music. Using a series of 8 spaces designed to immerse visitors, actors and musicians take audiences on a journey through the lesser-known parts of Elvis's story. Director and co-writer Jack Peary devised the storyline for the show. It kicks off with Elvis's comeback performance on the US TV network NBC in 1968 that almost didn't happen.
just as the performance is supposed to begin, he doesn't come out of the dressing room.
So he doesn't want to come out at all?
He's too nervous to come out of the dressing room. He hadn't played live in 7 years. He was afraid of what audiences would make of him. And you get to be here as that moment happens, as chaos erupts around NBC. And it kind of like Elvis's future hangs in the balance. And this is what really happened.
The audience get to snoop around backstage at the recreated studios. Along with checking out Elvis's dressing room, they can read the script for the TV special and even tickle the ivories.
It does feel like I'm back in 1968 in his dressing room at NBC Studios. Can you add in the music later? Cool? Excellent.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere.
The technical brain behind the show is head of studios Simon Reveley.
Immersive is a word that we hear a lot. With this Elvis show, what does immersive mean?
Immersive is about transporting people. Every step of the way, we want people to almost believe they're there. So we layer all these things together. We layer smell, sound, vision.
This space is called Mystery Train, which transports you back to Elvis's childhood in Mississippi. It's designed to make you feel like you're actually on the train.
I'll be honest, Simon, I am a cynic at heart, but everything that was going on there, I got goosebumps. That was lovely, wonderful.
Good. Well, we have dynamic fans in the room. We have shakers under the seats. So
They were wild.
Yeah.
The show uses specially shot footage and a script based on real-life interviews with Elvis's childhood best friend, Sam Bell.
Sam knew Elvis when they were kids. You know, they grew up together. I think they were around 12-ish, something like that, when they went their separate ways. But that offers us those unique early years insights. But it also means we have to go back there.
Now, I've heard you have come up with the scent of Elvis, or the smellvis, as I'm trademarking it. Why do this?
Do you want to smell it?
I'd love to.
So this is based on a real blend of scents that we know Elvis wore at the time. Throughout the whole show, we use scent to take people to different places.
As well as charting his life, it also takes you on a musical journey, drawing on Elvis's gospel roots. The team of 37 performers are overseen by Associate Director Megan Stewart.
So what skills do your actors need then to work in this format?
They play about 20 characters in this show, so they need to be able to switch into them really quickly.
Back at the start of our journey in 1968, Elvis refound his confidence to deliver one of the all-time great shows, and the audience loved it. He created a stripped-back vibe on stage, which set the tone for the unplugged style we see now. Do you know what? It has been great coming down here to find out all about Elvis before it opens officially, and can't help resist, my inner king.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Elvis. I'll tell you what, he wasn't ugly, was he?
I was going to say that, handsome boy.
Yeah, good-looking fella. Elvis Evolution.
Well, wasn't that exciting, Mari? I mean, you guys could just see the thrilled look on my face, right?
I kind of just was making faces throughout the...
Well, what did you think, Mari?
Well,
people have been waiting years for this. Years.
Okay.
So what did you think?
And I guess
Now
when it
this
comes
is
to the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
If we're going to, I think it's the intention is there, but I think people's expectations are going to be shut down.
I think they missed a few.
It's lacking.
Here's what they did.
Something's
Here's a few
lacking.
things they did wrong.
There's a lot of things lacking.
Well, here's the thing. If you're gonna recreate like some spaces for Elvis fans to be able to walk into and like hang out in, don't recreate the backstage of the NBC studio where he did the 68 comeback. Nobody even knows what that looked like. Like it's like you could just throw anything in there and people will be like, wow, this is what it was like. Like recreate like the inside of Graceland and let people walk into it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's stuck behind the ropes.
Yeah.
Recreate like the upstairs of Graceland or something. Or recreate something that Elvis fans are really into that they want to go into. Like NBC studio, it's like nobody gives a crap about that.
Yeah, I almost feel like this is giving me the vibes of something we would see like in a museum.
Yeah.
Like an exhibit. Like you walk in and like you said, just walk in there and okay, this is how this like kind of like when we walk into we did walk across Graceland where they had the
sets,
Sun Records
where they have the sets.
Yeah, where they had the sets of Sun Records. That's what it reminded me of. But
which I think that was cooler.
That was cooler. And this, don't get me wrong, this is cool too.
This might be awesome, but
I
the
don't-
preview that they're giving is not that great.
You know.
And I'm seeing like Elvis on screens. I thought this was gonna be like maybe like an AI, like
more like the ABBA, like the Voyage.
The Voyage,
To
like-
me, I thought that was phenomenal. Like
what do
I
they call
would
that,
love to see that, and ABBA. I wish ABBA was over here.
what do they call
Like-
that, Mari? When it's like they project it onto this
The
a
hologram.
hologram.
Yeah, but
That's what I thought it was gonna be.
and I think a lot of people probably had that assumption that that's how, or it was supposed to at least be. But we're getting
And
actors.
this was supposed to have already come out, I think, in December of last year.
So it's
But
already been out. Yeah,
They postponed it.
yeah, but
They postponed it because, well, now I think everybody knows why they postponed it, because it isn't what everybody expected.
But I almost get the sense this feels kind of like a play, kind of like if you go to Broadway and you see the sets and what's up with the sense? Like I'm sorry, but
You get to
putting
smell
the
Elvis.
sense. I mean, that doesn't. It's not gonna get
and then
me
they
like,
had the little kid
ooh.
playing Elvis.
Like anybody could be
They
wearing
always
it.
get some little kid playing Elvis, some little
Yeah.
blonde kid, and they're running through a field, and Elvis has got suspenders on,
Yeah.
and he's hanging out with his little friend. I mean, and they're tapping on the tree.
I just don't like the recreation sometimes because I feel like you
Come on.
add stuff that probably didn't
that
even
didn't
happen.
happen.
Why not just keep it to the
Why
68
can't you guys
comeback?
just give us the Elvis hologram that we all deserve? We want an Elvis hologram. That's what we want.
Yeah,
You know, like-
recreate what ABBA did. I think
ABBA
as far as-
Voyage. That thing
I
looks
would,
awesome.
Yeah, that
That
would be
looks-
so awesome to see Elvis up, and it would feel like you're there in a concert.
And maybe this is.
But I'm not saying I wouldn't go to this. I'm not saying that it's a bad, I just feel like it feels kind of like an exhibition, like just kind of like a museum.
Well, this is
exhibit.
how it was for me, Mari. Like, when I was hearing about it about a year ago, like, I was thinking it was a hologram. I was thinking it was going to be like almost a recreation of like an Elvis concert. I was hyped up. So it went like this, Mari. It went just like this. It was
Don't
like,
tell me the.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
going to
alright,
do. It was like,
Price is Right.
it was like, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do-do, womp, womp. It did the bit, womp, womp, at the end. I mean, I was disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I don't think I would go see it. As much as I think it's cool especially for those that are not.
But a lot of
familiar
people
with
already bought
Elvis.
tickets. And for you guys, I'm hoping it's a lot better than what I'm seeing.
I'm thinking that
I'm
maybe.
hoping that you guys get your money's worth.
Adam, I think that the real life experience is probably going to be a lot better than what we're seeing. I'm going to assume that. I hope for the best, and I hope someone who's watching can comment who's been there and experienced it. Please let us know how it was. Was it better than what we're watching here, or is this exactly what you're getting? Because if that's the case, I don't know.
And you know what?
Happy about
and
it.
if you're involved in this show and you're watching this video, and you want to change our minds and you want to show everybody that we're wrong, then just send us some tickets and we'll come and we'll
then we'll change our mind completely.
send us some free tickets. We'll check it out in person, and maybe you'll change our minds. I don't know.
I just I expected a little bit more. I don't know, and I just expected a little bit more because they say they go through his life stages. What does that mean? Like, I know, like, you're going from each eight, but are they skipping? Because from what I saw, it looked like there was a lot of things missing.
I love the part when they're like watching the 3 TV screens, and like there's like smoke blowing, and the guy's like, "Whoa!" He's like, "This is just like being on a train." What? What's going on here? Like, what is this, Universal Studios?
But yeah, like, what does that have to do with? I'm gonna hate to say this.
It was the mystery
I'm like,
train.
was even Elvis really on the? Are we getting that person? We're gonna go see Elvis, or Elvis was on the train?
Well,
I don't get what that was for.
Well,
What's the
obviously,
purpose of
with
you
Elvis,
getting on the train that you're gonna?
Well,
like,
people
you're experiencing what Elvis went through on a train.
I don't know.
Or you're gonna go see Elvis.
People
on the
associate
train.
trains with Elvis and Elvis with trains. Just,
Yeah, that's
mystery train.
not something I would have done. Yeah, you're right. It was at Universal Studios because that's the way it started.
I love the guy. He's like, yeah, I mean, that we got smoke that blows up and everything. You know what I mean? It's like, just give us an Elvis hologram, you know, with a freaking jumpsuit and a cape. Yeah. And at the end, instead of Elvis leaving the stage, he uses that cape and he flies off. There goes Elvis, man. He's gonna go save somebody.
Again, like I said, it may be great in person. I want to think it is. My heart is there because I was actually. This is the second time I've watched this video. The first time I was all for it, and I don't know, but now that I'm looking at it, there are things lacking that I didn't catch the first time.
It seems a little like seems like a real letdown.
Yeah, but maybe, like you said, but maybe it's because of the time constraint. Maybe the video can't be that long, right? You can't do every little thing of the experience on a video. So maybe I'm going to assume that in person, who's ever been there, probably like, oh, it's the best. And it probably is awesome. Like I said, I would still go. I don't know if I'm on board with a lot of things, like the scents and the train. Yeah, and I just, there's just some things I just don't need to really experience.
I think there's like this saying, something like don't write a check your ass can't cash or something. Or
what? Where'd you hear that?
I don't know, but I think these people wrote the check. and now it ain't cashing, man. It ain't going through. You know what I mean?
The things you think about, because I sure didn't think about that.
I got it all wrong, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys sold us. You sold us something. These are like the Shim Sham Man or something, you know, the Flim Flam Man, not the Shim Sham.
We're just gonna
the Flim Flam Man. You know, he sells you something that's just not really, you know, it's a joke.
It wasn't very. It's just like I said. If you guys are interested in, or if you guys are going to the experience, let us know how it is.
Please.
I'd love to hear your perspective on it. And like I said, change our minds if it's different. Let us know. But we're just, again, this is just for entertainment purposes. We're just doing a review on the video we just watched, and hopefully you guys can comment, you know, in the section and let us know what you guys think. Or you guys don't have to agree or disagree with us. We're just
we're just a couple of wacky kids over here at AM Vintage.
We're not kids anymore.
Well, we're still kids compared to some people. Damn, some people are you know, some people are old, Mari.
Yeah.
Damn, we're still kids compared to them.
And we want to thank Louis again for showing us that video.
Thank you very much.
If you're watching, you guys go and follow Louis.
Hey, one thing about Louis, that dude always defends the king, right?
Yes. And that is his channel, Defending Elvis. So, you know what? And he does his part. And again, I just like his videos because he's always finding something.
Yeah, I like Louis. One thing I am jealous about Louis, though, one thing.
What?
Louis got a really good head of hair, man. He got like a pompadour, you know? And look at me, I'm wearing a hat all the time. I gotta hide this. I got a giant forehead.
Louis.
So, Louis, man.
Yeah, but if you guys haven't subscribed to Louis' channel, feel free. Go check out his channel. He has cool videos as well. And like I said, he's a defender. So but please go and check him out. All right.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Left? We want to thank you guys as always.
We got our Elvis glasses. Show them your Elvis cup real quick. You guys see the king on there?
Yeah. We always have to have our king somewhere.
Yeah.
As always, you guys, thank you so much for subscribing, following us. And hopefully we'll be seeing you guys soon.
Yeah. Until next time, everybody. Take care.
Take care, guys.